Mafs UK Season 10, Episode 26.
Oh, wow.
The Dinner Party.
The dinner party. So we got a bit of a recap of the couple swaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, all that did really was reconfirm that Abigail and John are super sweet and they really miss each other, and they said they love each other, and that was super cute. Boys,
Davide Keye, yep, they're fine.
the same again, and Beck and Bay,
Yep.
Bay got a really cute card for Beck, and it was all really sweet.
Reese,
But then we get on to what didn't work.
well, Reese
Which
and,
is everybody else.
Reese and Leisha worked. They seem like they're
They
doing pretty
seem
good.
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
They're not
sure
They're not Beck and Bay.
about
They're
them.
not Keye. They're not Keye and David.
No, but interestingly, Reese did I actually missed listening to her talking.
Which doesn't say much about Leisha and says a lot about Grace.
It does say a lot about Grace.
It said everything. That was actually
Maybe she has damaged his hearing. Maybe he's got tinnitus now from the constant talking, that he now needs that to drown out the ringing.
Yeah. To equalise.
maybe. Yeah. Before that, April and Leo, she said she's not looking forward to it because, she needs to have a chat with Becca about what had been said. Leo basically said he had more questions than answers.
She's not looking forward to it because she's just trying to escape the absolute obvious
Yeah.
that they're not working and they're not going to work.
And that she should have told him at least a week ago, if not two. Sorry, mate, but it's just not there.
Yeah. And that she probably shouldn't have got drunk 3 times. Just 3 times that she shouldn't have got drunk.
So Nellie and Stephen, well, of course he slept on the sofa. I mean, she's lucky that he just made up a bed on the sofa
Yeah.
and didn't go to another apartment, actually, because we all thought that he would.
They must be running low on them at this point. So many other couples have needed a separate apartment that they've run out of space.
I mean, he's game though. Spending all that time in the room with the, what?
The dentist.
Yeah, with the dentist.
Poor Leah.
Yeah.
She was just looking forward to getting back to her gal. She just, like she said,
She did do it to herself a bit.
Yeah,
and she
and she
did
knew
enjoy
it.
every bit of
She
doing
knew
it.
it while she was doing
she
it.
said it felt like I walked back into the lion's den.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have I missed you, have a cuddle, have a kiss, I missed you. Nah,
But
it
she
was
got, how did you disrespect me?
That's right, it was the Spanish Inquisition.
And
Which has got to actually tell her what the rest of her life with Lee will be like.
Yeah.
They can't work on the outside. They can barely work on the inside.
If we drank and we played the drinking game, to how many times Lee has brought up being humiliate and disrespect, okay, we would be in the hospital with alcohol poisoning.
Is that just because you like weights? Or? I do have to say, I would be more annoyed with her if she wasn't, just a little bit right, because
she's right.
She has stated to Leah so many times, I really don't like you doing this, I really don't like you doing this. And that's who Leah is. I'm
Yeah,
not
she's
saying Leah
right,
should change
but-
herself, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, Lee is right. Okay, I will say it. Lee is right in this particular case because she read Leah the Riot Act. However, she was wrong reading Leah the Riot Act.
Yeah.
Because, for starters, Leah's not going to respond to that very well, and she didn't. And it's just not okay. It's just not okay. Stay with them or don't.
She carried forward all her baggage.
Yeah.
If you're going to carry, it's no different to Grace. If you're going to carry
I was
forward
saying we're getting very close to
Nelly.
Grace Nash.
all and Nelly,
And Nelly.
all your baggage, and lay that at the feet of your partner and say, "Here's a big pile of crap. You deal with it." I'm sorry. What?
That's right.
Hello. Wake
Shouldn't have
up
to
to
do-
yourself. Grace, of course. Then we see Grace. Again, if we played the drinking game, actually, we possibly would have actually passed, because if we haven't heard her say disappointed, yeah, he's the problem, yeah, he needs to self-reflect, he's not doing the work, he didn't go in there to
Do
get
the work. He went in there to
it's
find
not
his person.
It's not a re-education camp, Grace.
Her problem is, I think I've said it, I know I've said it before. Her problem is that she thinks she knows the only way to live, the only way to be right. And if other people aren't doing it, well, they need to do the work. They need to come to terms with this is the right way, And if you can't be doing it the right way, well, there's a problem. But I think she's realised in this, and I really do, because she kept going on about, there's so much that I love about you, right? Although she couldn't really say what that was when she was talking to Reese.
He's dependable.
He's
Rick.
dependable, but
He's
I don't think that's what it
dependable.
was. I think there is other stuff, because he's a good guy.
He's a stand-up guy.
Right. So she said, there's so much that I love about you. I think she may be having the realisation she can't change from where she is. She's too far gone. But she might be having the realisation that if there's a person that I like this much, that is so likeable, and even they can't stand me, right? I think she's trying to turn him around to disprove the idea that someone she likes can't stand her.
She's realised that he's a really good guy.
Yeah.
And that she has mucked it up.
So even with a
needs to be
really good
his
guy,
fault.
well, her ideologies will not stand her having a really nice guy.
Yeah.
They don't lend to that at all.
No, so he has to go or she has to change. But in her mind, I have no doubt that with the strength of her conviction, that she has cut off many people in her life
Yeah.
for not agreeing with her only way to live. And as far as Ash goes, he's just doing the oxygen mask thing. On the plane where it says put your oxygen mask on to make sure you're okay before you help someone else.
Yeah.
Because if you don't put yours on, you may faint and not be able to help them. That's what Ash is doing.
Yep.
He went away and he spent time with Abby, and that brought him back, and he thought, that's it, I'm back. And then he looked at himself and said, what am I doing?
Yep.
Now that I'm back, what am I doing? Richard, Hyacinth Bouquet,
Yeah.
right? Where the poor downtrodden man spent his entire life terrified of what she was going to do next and what he was going to say wrong next.
Yeah. Pre-dinner drinks, Abby and John arrived first. They're happy, they're super in love. That was great. The boys arrived next. Hunky-dory, all good. Then Leisha and Reiss wandered in. They're happy. He was really happy to see Leisha after having spent time with Grumpy Grace.
Well, why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
go from Grumpy Grace to,
Ray of Sunshine.
the self-confessed idiot. Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who likes
Yeah.
to have fun.
yeah. The girls
There's a lot-
arrived. Oh, sorry.
There's a lot to be said for just having fun.
Yeah.
There has to be other things in life than just fun. Depending on what
How-
you drink, you might have fun. Fun is as important as the air you breathe, the food you eat, and the roof over your head.
Are you looking at the pyramid of needs?
I put fun right up there. I think fun's important.
I know.
Because what's the point if you're not having it?
Like we've said, you can still be serious and be fun.
First sign of intelligence.
All right. So the girls arrived. Lee wasted no time in giving the old evil eye to Leisha, really staring her down. The experts did the, she's jealous, so she cares.
She's jealous because she's a jealous person.
That's right. I mean, she paid for UPS to ship it in. You deal with this because, you're my wife now, so you have to deal with this. No, Grace, of course, comes in her own inner frock.
Lovely frock.
Lovely frock. You looked really nice,
So
Grace.
she had a dress all along.
She had several dresses. We saw her in the apartment holding up every dress that she had. There was quite a few dresses. Anyway, she came in to show Ashley what he's missing out on in that gorgeous slinky dress that looked really good. So then she got on the sofa with all the girls. Poor me, poor me.
Would you see it as a compliment and then said whatever it was he said in the worst possible way, making the connotation stronger? I have no doubt that she was offended. Right?
She's offended that
I
what
mean-
everybody says.
Yeah, she's offended by everything. I have no doubt that she was offended. I have no doubt that he should have said it differently. I have no doubt of any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But the key point is, can he be the person she needs him to be 24/7 till death do they part?
No.
No, he can't.
No.
So give the guy a break.
Who can? Do we really think that
Oh, no,
there's a
there-
guy out there that could do that day in and day out
No.
until... I don't think so. Sorry.
She is absolutely the person who will... Okay, we'll give her credit. She's not a bad-looking girl, right? She's fairly fit and trim and
Yep.
look good in that blue dress.
Yep, she did.
She will find a fella somewhere who will
Wow.
put the effort in. Right, there are guys that will put up with stuff, but they can't do it forever. And she wants the impossible.
I think it was notable that at the table when she was telling the girls, and when she told everyone else at a different point, because I'm pretty sure she'd said it to everybody at that point, that there was definitely a lot of people who were like, no, I trust your side of the story on this. Lee definitely, to me, had the look of, okay, come on though. But really?
The situationships complied until they didn't.
I can't reconcile in my head, honestly, with all her heart, she honestly believes that there is a fella out there that would think that that's okay.
Yeah.
And
But, I mean, you're looking at it from the point of view that I do. Till death do us part. Forever. You're forever person. I don't think anyone, and I think Ash has seen this and recognises it now better than anyone else ever could, that he cannot do this forever.
Yep.
He's done it for 6 weeks or whatever it is now.
Yep.
But forever, and keeping in mind that none of us get more attractive as we get older, right? You get to a certain point and bits start dropping off.
Yeah.
It's not great. Aging, not fun. Better than the alternative, not fun.
that's exactly right.
Right. We generally, as human beings, get grumpier as we get older.
Yep.
She's already pretty darn grumpy. So she's going to be a less attractive, grumpier version of Grace.
I just don't understand it because you said, there'll be someone who will just basically tell her what she wants to hear.
Yeah.
With every bit of life experience she's had up till now, and then now this experiment, right?
That person doesn't exist.
She has to know in her head that that person doesn't exist, and that if they do, they're not real. It's not really true. They are just telling her what she wants to hear.
Ashley, why didn't you self-reflect? Well, you know what the truth is? He did.
Yeah.
But he self-reflected about what she didn't want him to self-reflect about.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he can't have come to that decision without some level of self-reflection.
That's exactly right.
But she said, did you self-reflect about that particular thing that you did wrong?
Yeah.
Actually, no. I didn't. I just wanted to feel like a human being again.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's very selfish of me to want to feel like a human being.
Beck and Bay, they're sweet. They're really good. Ash clarified what was said because Lee asked.
Another point for Lee sort of being on his side, I feel. Because no one else was going, hey, but what is your side of the story on this?
Yeah.
He said she's always looking for the bad. She's always looking for the negatives, and I just can't do this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I can't. April and Leo, look, April, she needed to just tell Leo and cut him loose, but she didn't. Then they all got dragged in with Rebecca.
Don't think she's a bad person.
Oh, no.
But
No. She
I
just
just
doesn't
don't-
want to have to say,
She doesn't
mate,
want
I'm
to be
not
that
feeling
person.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it, Leo.
Especially with all the pressure of the cameras, we forget that these people probably feel fairly scrutinized all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to have to say, Leo, it's not you, it's me.
He asked her, and she said, no, everything's good.
That whole everything's good means I'm not going to leave right now.
Leo has invested more than he can afford to lose.
Yep.
He's really wrapped in her, and she's not feeling it back, and she just hasn't. She doesn't want to hurt him or feel like the bad person.
We did get a preview of the homestay, though, where
Yeah.
it appears that his family basically said,
Yeah.
okay, she's perfect, but is she perfect if?
So Nellie and Stephen, they walked in together, but Nellie was in front of him doing the old power move. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
an independent woman. Nellie's basically sort of at the dinner table kind of really did the whole, Bay treated me like he would Rebecca, and he cooked me dinner, and it was a passive-aggressive dig at Stephen.
Yeah.
And she did it in front of the entire group to try and
So she
humiliate
basically-
him and make him feel small and big herself up and do the, like she does in front of the group all the time, I deserve and I'm worth.
I know what I deserve.
Yeah.
Cracked a hissy fit about the photo. It's not like he had it in his wallet. It wasn't in his undie drawer. It was on the fridge with the other Polaroid of the four of them
Yeah.
of the enjoyable night they'd had.
It's not like he went back to the bedroom after. He didn't go to the bedroom, did he? He slept on the
No.
couch. It's not like he got out of bed and went, that was a really rough night, and he opened up the little locket and it's got the picture of him and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I mean,
thank
the
goodness.
picture was fairly tame. It wasn't like they were in their underwear.
No.
There
That's
wasn't-
right. It
They
wasn't
didn't go skinny dipping in the pond.
It wasn't
No.
a
And take a shot.
Polaroid of them snogging.
No.
Like, we want to know where is Stephen's fridge, by the way.
Yeah. If that's her fridge, where's Stephen's fridge?
Yeah, where is Stephen's fridge? Someone tell us where he's. Drop it in the comments.
Apparently
Where's
he doesn't
Stephen's-
need a fridge because he doesn't cook for her.
I feel it is pretty notable. Stephen's not a great guy either. Like, we're not
No.
just dragging on Nellie, but she's having a lot of points that are easy to pick on.
They
So
are.
that's what's happening.
Looks so entitled.
Think that maybe finally she's starting to understand that he's not your forever person?
I think she genuinely did let her walls down because I think she tried to accept him, but she was still holding on to all the baggage of the previous relationships. That
There's no
matter
point
how
accepting
far,
someone that you don't like.
Well, there's no point accepting someone you don't like, that's true. But no matter how far you let what you think your wall is down, until you let go of your past stuff when it comes to relationships, you're not going to get anywhere.
No.
You can't let that wall down.
Well done.
Absolutely.
I
Well
speak
done.
with all my experience in relationships. Ugh.
At the dinner table, Grace turned around to Ashley and said to him,
Do you want me to ding my glass
Oh.
and bring this to the table's attention so
Yeah.
you can get your justification or whatever
Let's
it was?
run a poll.
and she said she'd asked the girls, yeah, and they said it was offensive.
But I think on this, because I've had a little
Oh.
penny drop moment, there's something that Grace said to the girls and only to the girls, and I understand why she would say it only to the girls, and I am grossed out, and before anyone has a go at me, look, it's just not a nice thing to talk about. That's why I'm grossed out, you know. Okay, it's gross. She told all of the girls
Yep.
that the reason she wasn't
Up for it?
up for it was
Yeah.
because she had thrush.
Yep.
Okay, now it's a real proper medical condition that happens to people, and it's a thing. I wonder whether Ashley knew that, because I think she had a little problem. She was very sensitive about it, and instead of being a grown-up and saying, I can't because, instead she just decided to attack.
Leave it
And
in
then
dark
that-
as to why she's not up.
Yeah, and that turned into this mess that now she's saying, well, it's all his fault because she can't, if she accepts that she was just saying, look, I've got a little medical problem that is not going to work for this right now,
Yep.
that maybe all of that wouldn't have happened. That's what must be going on in her head, given that we've only heard the thrush talk. We've only heard the thrush talk amongst the women for obvious reasons.
Yep.
And, you know, she didn't want to say it to everybody in the whole world on television.
Yep.
So I reckon.
Caniston are going to be looking her
Oh
up.
yeah. Oh, that's
Sponsorship.
that's a sponsorship
Sorry.
right there.
That's an ad
Sorry,
read
I
that.
couldn't help it. It
It's-
just came out.
It'll be the Grace podcast, sponsored by Caniston.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, all she had to say to him when that happened was, Ash, no, I've got a little something going on downstairs, just leave it.
Whoa, okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, exactly, Katie. And then he would have said, is there anything I can do about
It was
them?
the Grace and Ashley show.
I mean, he feels
Yeah.
chipped away, then she just turns the words around
It
and
says,
uses
"I feel
them.
chipped
I
away."
feel chipped away.
They
Guys,
feeling
Votes
chipped
feel
away too.
yeah, they're feeling chipped
We
away.
all feel chipped away.
Everybody was. So everybody...
Chipped away.
away.
As
Ash
if the
just-
table can do anything about it. Decided he cannot do this until death do us part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end.
Yep.
Yep.
It is the end.
Bay stepped in and said, I've had a lot of conversations with Ash, and not once have I ever heard him like bag you out or speak badly of you.
Yep.
And Grace just had this livid look on her face. Ash just sat there with his, you could see he was doing the, I need to leave the table, I need to leave the table.
And then when he left the table, she got up and followed him. If you leave me, can I come
Look,
too?
He's-
About her leaving the table. I'm sorry, about them leaving the table, because he went out with the group and he tried to have a group discussion about it, and they all cleared off so that they could have a moment together. And I think it is critical in that moment together. I think the mask of trying to keep everyone else impressed and everyone else thinking that I'm righteous and I'm important and this is all Ash's fault dropped, and she was like, I really liked you and we've really not even we, I've really not made this work.
Oh,
And
she knows.
I think it was a really important show that she regretted it.
Yeah,
Like,
she
you could
knows
see
and
it.
she regrets it. In her head, it's still the only right way to live.
Yeah.
So if it's the only right way to live, I know what I've done, I regret what I've done, but it's the only right way to live, therefore it's his fault.
It was
It's sad.
really
it is
sad.
very sad. It is extraordinarily sad.
She did speak about him like he wasn't a human being and like he was an object, which that was kind of like, whoa, 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 whoa. But look, he pretty much just said at the table, before he got up and excused himself, he said, straight up, we're two different pages from two different books.
Yeah.
It's never going to work. And we said that
Episode
on the
2?
wedding day.
Yeah, I think it might have been episode 1.
right? And the really sad thing about this is that gone worlds apart there.
Didn't go specifically looking for someone to be her. When they found her in the applications,
Oh, they hit the jackpot.
they called in for a round of pizzas for everybody for lunch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our series is set.
we've hit the jackpot, you beauty!
Every woman he meets, if they say anything about feminism, he's going to run a mile.
Lucky he's a rugby player and he can run.
He can run, which is sad
Yeah.
because the original concept of feminism was not
No.
flawed. The
Yeah.
original concept was great, but what it has become in this pressure cooker environment
Yeah.
is really a terrible thing.
Awful. Just awful.
What some people have made it is terrible.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, we see Ash try and have his bit of time out and talk to the boys, and of course, you know, Kia says, "Oh no," to Grace, "Oh no, you go," because I mean, Grace just didn't want to
But
look
that
back.
was just so dumb.
Well, she
I
just
need to get away from the place so I can settle back and feel good again as a human being.
Yeah.
And she follows.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing she could have done.
Well, it was only so that she didn't look bad. Physically couldn't hold it all in anymore, and he literally started to cry into his hands.
Yeah.
The penny dropped.
Oh, I broke the nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Yep.
broken him, and then she's had this just the tiniest bit of remorse. Like, ooh, shit. Homestays, Nellie's friends or family, they have been obviously all over social
an eye out
media,
for her,
keeping
yeah.
an eye out for Nellie, and it
It seems they've
appears...
found something on Stephen. We don't know
Yeah.
what it is exactly yet.
Yeah, but
The
anyway.
way they cut that up is it totally could have been like, oh, we found that he's planning a really good date, and they cut it into her crying, but it probably wasn't that. Let's be real.
We don't think it was that.
Yeah,
And the other one,
Leo and
April.
April.
and Leo's family saying, if she doesn't like you, then maybe she's not perfect.
So, there we go. There we have it, people. Thanks for watching. You know, thank you to all our subscribers. We love you. Like,
Thank you.
subscribe, share, do, or don't. It's all good. Leave some comments or don't.
So, are we going to take a quick poll?
Yeah.
Do we believe that Grace's move is to release a book on feminism after this show?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, probably. That's it.
Sorry, Reese, but you know, we know.
Sunday, Monday,
This is-
Tuesday,
What day is
Wednesday.
it? Where
Today's
am I?
Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday,
sweetie.
and Wednesday is the last day of...
I think I just had like a brain transfusion with Reese.
Okay, because this is going to be dropped. This is the last video we dropped before Halloween.
Yep.
So we're going to fade to spider webs and then spiders running everywhere.
Woo!
Ooh, okay then.
Trigger warning.
Alrighty. Bye.
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 Now swat the spiders.
Yeah.
Where's that croc?